What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now, today we've got the England versus India, day 2, end of day 2, and what an incredible day 2. I mean, this has already been a great start to a test match, great day 1 from the Indian bowlers, and now a great fight back from England. I mean, obviously a rain-affected day. We didn't get the max overs that we would have wanted at all. We probably missed out on about 30 plus overs today, which is pretty disappointing. And if you're an Indian fan, you're kind of happy that the rain came when it did, because they were in all sorts of trouble. England gathered all sorts of fucking momentum against India's batsmen. And we'll just take it through. We left off yesterday. Yesterday's review, we left off with these two being not out, like none for 21 at day 1 break. Rohit Sharma, he was playing some beautiful strikes today. Day 2 we're referring to. He hit a beautiful drive down the ground, which was just with the whole face of the bat, just middle of the willow, and he just slogged it. Just a slog push, and that found its way for 4. But look, Sharma was in terrific nick, but unfortunately, he just aired the wrong ball. It was going down leg side. In Test cricket, he just had to leave that. He would know, Rohit Sharma would be analysing that and knows that he should have left that, or you just shouldn't have a crack at that. I mean, it wasn't there. When there's a man down there fielding it, what is it called? Deep third man or some bullshit on the leg side. You don't want to be hitting it down his throat, and he did. It wasn't a great delivery. It wasn't a great shot. But hey, credit to Ollie Robinson. He bowled a short one. No one had really tested Sharma or Rahul with any short deliveries. Robinson bowled one, got him out, so it worked. That's the plan. And then after Sharma went, it just signaled an almighty collapse from India. And I tell you what, India were going to be all out for under 200 if that rain didn't go away. I'm telling you, England were in so far control of this game when the rain came. So obviously, Rahul not out on 57. He's played incredible. Everyone doubted his position in this team. He wasn't even going to be picked in the first 11 if Agarwal was fit. If Agarwal was fit to go and didn't get that knock on the head, Agarwal would have been opening. That's not to say that Agarwal wouldn't have gone on and made 80 plus, but I mean, you're happy with the selection of Rahul, not out 57. He's a class batsman, and this is where he should be. He is a world-class player. He's always should be in your best 11. And I'm happy for him. To be honest, I'm a little bit, conflicted, because I love Rahul, from Punjab Kings perspective, but I also love Agarwal, from a Punjab Kings perspective. So I want both to be in there, but you're not going to get rid of fucking Rohit Sharma. So Rahul knows he has to fight for his spot in this team. He's playing incredible, playing some great strokes. He's just got to stick around on day 3. He's just got to stick around. He's got to push on and score a 75, 80 plus himself to give India, a decent crack at a total here. And this is when the onslaught started. Jimmy Anderson, he equaled the record of, is it 3rd most test wickets ever? He's now equal with Anil Kumble, which is incredible. Jimmy Anderson, a little clap, even though he's from England. Look at, that's all he gets. That's all someone from England gets from me. You don't get much more else. I actually like Anderson. He's a very good bowler, world-class bowler, bowling legend, to be honest. I hate to say it, but he really is. So, credit goes to Jimmy Anderson. Pujara, beautiful delivery, and then got Kohli first ball, and he was on a hat-trick. Incredible scenes out there. That delivery to Pujara was so perfect. It was lined up, middle stump, it just angled away so late. Pujara's played at it, just put out the bat, probably expecting for that to hit in the middle of his fucking bat, and it's just swung late, stayed low, and, caught behind by Butler. Kohli, now, I could sense there was I don't know if there was, Kohli was nervous or if he was a bit on edge, but as soon as he walked out there, Virat, he did not look comfortable in my eyes. Watching him walk out, he always looks good. Like, he looks like he's ready to go. But once he was out there and facing that first delivery, he was he just didn't look in the right headspace of some sort, or a bit nervous a little bit, but maybe I'm just reading too much into it. But wasn't a great shot to play out from Coley. If that's your first delivery, you've got to leave that. I mean, that delivery is not going to swing back in. Anderson is not going to swing that ball in. He's going to swing that ball out. So, look, Coley, he just left his... I want to get up and fucking show everyone. But, look, Coley will learn. He's a world-class batsman. One of the greatest batsmen I've ever seen. I mean, I don't need to give him credit because everyone knows who he is and what he can do. So let's hopefully for a better second innings from the man. Look, disappointing. He would be super disappointed with that, especially being a captain. You never want to go out for a golden duck or out at all for such a low score. But he'll bounce back. I don't want to hear anyone talking shit about him. It's unfortunate. He'll learn. He'll learn. Ajinkya Rahane. Oh, my goodness. Oh, fucking God. Rahane. Ajinkya Rahane, mate. We need a fucking talk. What was that? What was that? How do you run yourself out that bad? I mean, Kohli's just got... Your captain has just gotten out for a duck. Pujara's out. Rohit Sharma have all gone out in the last 10 minutes. And Rahane decides, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to run myself out. I'm just going to storm up the other end and then get myself trapped. I mean... Everyone, normally that decision, it's normally the striker's fault. But Rahul ran 2 centimetres out of his crease and said, no. And Rahane's already up the middle of the pitch. Rahane, mate, what are you doing? I mean, you did not need to be backing up that far. It's test match cricket, mate. You did not need one ball off, you did not need one run off one ball in a T20 to win. That's the sort of backing up you do at the non-striker's end when there's one ball to go and you need 2 runs to win. I mean, I had no clue what he was doing that far up the pitch. Only has himself to blame, if I'm going to be really honest. And then the rain came in. We got back on the ground, bowled a ball, came back off. I think we bowled another ball and then came back off. It was, nothing else to come, nothing else to say really about this match. I mean, hopefully England can stop being a shit country and put on some good weather for once. I mean, seriously, it was all beautiful skies the start of day 2. Sunny. I didn't think any rain was going to affect it. They went off for bad lighting and really didn't get back on. I think it's pretty disappointing. I think they just have to stay out there. Keep playing. It's bad lighting, for fuck's sake. It's not that big of a deal. But the rain, obviously, you have to come off for rain. But when it's bad lighting, I mean, just turn the fucking lights on or something. It shouldn't be that hard in the middle of the day to see the ball. But, look, safety is always the number one concern of not just the players, but the crowd. So, I can understand. But it's not going to stop me from being pissed off about it. We'll go through the bowlers. Jimmy Anderson changes the game. He's done it hundreds of times in his career, where in 1 over, he can change an entire test match. 2 for 15 off 13.4. Stuart Broad, none for 45 off 11. Ollie Robinson, 1 for 32 off 15, and Sam Curran, none for 25 off 7. So, look, hopefully we can get some play on day 3. Hopefully we can get a Fool's Day play of day 3, day 4, and a day 5. That would be much appreciated because this has been high-level test match cricket. I mean, this is the sort of pitch where you can go out there and make yourself a little century if you get going like KL Rahul has, but this is also the pitch that can just open up 3 to 4 wickets in 10 overs. I mean, it's exciting. This is test match cricket almost at its best. The conditions are against the batsmen, and you've just got to go out there and fight and fight and fight. They've got Rahul and Pant out there, and gee, Rishabh Pant is just going to have to fight for his goddamn cricketing life out there. He's been a hero a few times of this team. He's going to have to do it again. To give India a real red-hot crack at coming out with a good total, and then they have to go out there and they have to take 10 wickets to England. So, look, excited for day 3. Obviously, the rain, unfortunate that it has ended day's play early, but we've still got a decent amount of play. You can't be upset. I mean, if you're an Indian fan, you probably are a little bit upset, but the rain probably saved you in the end from losing another 3-4 wickets before the end of day's play. So, hey, that is going to cap it off, guys. Let me know what your guys' opinion. Should we never play cricket in England again? Raise your hand if you say we should never play cricket in England again. Aye. Say aye, everyone. I can hear you. No one's saying it. Say it! Oi! Hey, but that is going to cap it off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Fingers crossed for some day 3 action. And I'll see you guys in the next one.